This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Knights will kick this deep to start us off. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
But all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen? The football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Yeah, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They'll take a deep shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Off the play fake on first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Handoff from the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and...
Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Shotgun formation here on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
No problem. Knocks it right through. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
This one will be fair caught. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not much on that play, brought down short. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Past the 40. At the 20. Past the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Returner decides to fair catch this. UCF offense back out on the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
1st and goal, handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, NC State 14, UCF 10.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And their fair catch has made a smart decision in rainy conditions like this. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirectional counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards in the first down.
2nd down after that completion. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Knights looking to keep this drive rolling. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to run for the first down. The Knights pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCF.
Touchdown, UCF. Number 2.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT puts them up 3.
That makes the score. UCF.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
14.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's a quick grab. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Contact as he threw it. The pass is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, NC State.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He knocks this one right through. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it for a big gain. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
UCF.
One more play before they head to the locker room. No press here. The defense backing away. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. UCF offense back out on the field. We get the second half started with the running play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Takes the handoff. It's Griffin. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And here's the handoff. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll run it from the gun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the NC State Wolfpack. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Knights will kick this away to start us off. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field.
29 Philly.
First down, looking to throw the football. There's contact on the throw, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Looking to throw again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Knights look to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
High completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. And if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's the end of the first quarter. UCF 7, NC State 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught on a comeback route. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Knights have first and 10 here. Ball handed off. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
They'll try to run this one in. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good.
UCF.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 13, set to kick this one away.
He'll call for the fair catch here. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good batter. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Now, fourth down.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. And looking for a big play here. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. NC State comes to the line quickly. And then first down, they go right back to him. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, NC State.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll run it here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On the run, it's Griffin. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes...
And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Checks this down to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Caught over the middle. It's Hernandez. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. High completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. The attempt is no good. He missed it. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. This one will be fair caught. So the UCF offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense operating from the pistol. There's the handoff. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you're doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to pass this time. Quick throw to his receiver, who makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Hernandez. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown. Nice. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's on the run. Launches deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Now, fourth down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll run it to the right side. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
A gain makes it second and medium. The shotgun running play call. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The Knights will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to make a big play downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a deep completion. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or will they have to settle for 3?
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the Now it's 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it in the 3rd quarter of play. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the 2nd half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. NC State comes to the line quickly. Trying to run, it's Griffin. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a quick grab. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Here's the 2nd down play. He'll ride the back again here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Fights off a defender. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
And there's the handoff. The Knights pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Running back carry. Picks up 4. Brings up 2nd down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, UCF.
UCF. Number 17. With the grab and the score.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
On for the extra point.
The extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score UCF 28.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Number 13, set to kick it away.
Returner decides to fair catch this. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
2nd down after that previous play. Handoff to the single back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Try and muscle for the first down. And bulldozing his way through. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen.
Touchdown, Knights. And the route is on.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Fighting him off.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense has fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wide out. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
NC State.
Ready?
1st and 10 now for the offense.
Come on, set.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 50. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, UCF. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
UCF.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.